Thank you. The parliamentary assistant may have up to 5 minutes for a reply.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm first of all pleased to be able to speak in this special session and as well salute many of my colleagues on this side, including Minister McCharles, Minister Jacek, the MPPs for Cambridge, Burlington, Scarborough, Agincourt and Barrie, and others who are here lending support. Monsieur le Président, merci pour l'opportunité de discuter cet enjeu important. Notre gouvernement reconnaît que la misogynie ancrée dans notre culture requiert que nous agissions. Nous devons changer la façon dont les gens sont sensibilisés face à cet enjeu. C'est un enjeu qui requiert que nous nous élevions au-delà du débat partisan. It is incumbent, Speaker, on all of us to ensure that we elevate the dialogue around this issue, particularly as we are facing more and more challenges with regard to violence against women. As the member opposite knows, the issue of violence against women is something that our government takes extremely seriously, and we are taking action. C'est pour cela que notre gouvernement mène les efforts pour prévenir la violence basée sur le sexe de la personne, pour s'assurer que toutes les femmes en Ontario vivent libres des menaces et de la peur de subir de la violence. Nous avons lancé notre plan d'action. Ce n'est jamais acceptable et nous investissons 41 millions de dollars au cours de 3 prochaines années. We have launched, for example, Speaker, an advertising campaign that has tangibly improved attitudes, has been viewed over 84 million times. We've introduced legislation to strengthen provisions related to sexual violence and harassment in the workplace, on campus, in housing, and through the civil claims process. We've increased funding for 42 sexual assault centres by approximately $1.75 million, and for hospital-based sexual assault and domestic violence treatment centres by $1.1 million. Speaker, as you and Ontarians and my colleagues will appreciate, our 2016 budget will also invest $100 million. Speaker, I repeat, $100 million over 3 years in our long-term strategy to end violence against Indigenous women. Our government is also taking real steps to address human trafficking by working with the community groups that are already on the ground working hard to combat this issue. Building on the work of the Select Committee on Sexual Violence, we are bringing together a multi-ministerial advisory panel co-headed by the Minister for Community Safety and Correctional Services and the Minister responsible for women's issues. They will work closely with the experts on the front lines to bring forward a strategy that will benefit this particular and deal with this particular area. Monsieur le Président, enfin, comme je l'ai déjà dit, notre gouvernement considère la violence envers les femmes comme un problème extrêmement sérieux et nous continuerons d'agir sur cet enjeu important. Merci, Monsieur le Président.